The earth trembled as Orpheus stood at the edge of the abyss, his heart pounding like the beat of 1,000 drums. He was not a mere mortal, not a mere man, but a musician with a gift so powerful it could sway the hearts of gods. But today, his music was for something much darker. His beloved Eurydice had been taken from him by the hands of death itself, dragged into the underworld before his very eyes. And now, with nothing left but the echoes of her name, Orpheus would descend into the very heart of that shadowed realm to reclaim her. With nothing but his lyre in hand, Orpheus stepped into the darkened passageway leading down, the weight of his sorrow heavy on his shoulders. The walls seemed to whisper, the darkness pressing against him, as if the very underworld itself sought to swallow him whole. But he pressed on. His music would be his shield, his song the key to unlock the gates of death. Each note he played rang through the desolate caverns, echoing off the stone like a prayer. The Furies, the ancient spirits of vengeance, howled in the distance, but his music reached them, soft and soothing like the brush of a gentle wind. The winds of Hades, too, seemed to bend to his will. Even the river Styx, dark and still, parted just enough to let him cross. And then he arrived before the throne of the Lord of the Dead himself, Hades. The King of Shadows watched him with cold, calculating eyes, amused by this mortal's audacity. But Orpheus was not afraid. His fingers strummed his lyre with unshakable resolve. The haunting melody of his sorrowful love filled the air, so beautiful, so pure, that even the hearts of gods could not help but soften. Hades leaned forward, moved by the power of the music. "What is it that you seek, mortal?" he asked, his voice deep and echoing. "Her," Orpheus replied, his voice trembling with emotion. "I seek the return of Eurydice, my love. Let me take her from this place, and I will never ask for anything again." For a long moment, the room was still, the air thick with tension. Finally, Hades spoke, his voice now laced with a rare compassion. "You may take her, Orpheus, but there is one condition. You must walk back to the world of the living without turning to look at her. If you do, she will remain here forever." With a deep breath, Orpheus nodded, his heart a storm of fear and hope. He turned, his lyre still resonating with the memory of her face, her voice. And as he walked, he could feel the faintest touch, her presence, just behind him. But the journey was long, and the temptation was great. Step by step, Orpheus felt the pull of the underworld's darkness. He heard her soft footsteps behind him, closer and closer, until it was all he could do to hold back. Just a glance, a single look, to see her once more. But he resisted. He would not turn. Yet, as the exit came into view, as the light of the world outside shone through the cracks, the pressure, the unbearable weight, grew too much. In one desperate moment, he turned. And in that instant, Eurydice was gone. Her form dissolved into the air, as if she had never been there at all. Orpheus fell to his knees, his music now silent, the lyre heavy and lifeless in his hands. There are no second chances in the underworld, no undoing the past. And so Orpheus was left alone, his heart shattered, his song forever unfinished. If this story resonated with you, please like, share, and subscribe, and leave a comment below to help the channel grow.